Hi, I'm Mickey Zeta, and this is Wednesday night. You've probably seen I've done two pop-up videos today already, so I'm kind of excited. I'm getting more comfortable with videos, so I'm just saying hello. What I'm going to talk about on this Wednesday night show, Wednesday night program, Wednesday night video live, whatever you want to call it, what I'm going to talk about is something that I learned years ago, and I use it in my life every single day. Viktor Frankl was a psychiatrist, and he was in Auschwitz in Germany. He was held by the Nazis, and he began to apply his skills. He began to use what he learned, and he started studying people who were concentration camp victims. A lot of people died. It was horrible, horrible time. What Dr. Viktor Frankl did was begin studying people to see those who were surviving better than others and why. Why were some people surviving better than others? And what he discovered is, it's all encompassed in one quick little sentence. He said, between stimulus and response lies a space. And in that space lies our freedom to choose what? To choose our response. To choose our response. In that space between stimulus and response lies our choice and our freedom to choose our response. Now, what does that mean? If you think about it, gosh, it's pretty shocking. It's so simple. It means that we have a choice. We can react. Think about that word, R-E-A-C-T, react. We can react to what happens to us, or we can create a space, I call it a moment, create a moment to choose a different response, to respond rather than react. And when we respond, life goes much smoother, much smoother. We react to stimulus all the time without even thinking. So think about you're driving down the road and some person comes flying up behind you, and you're not in the fast lane, but he doesn't move over. And pretty soon he's right behind you, he's flashing his lights, he's honking his horn, you're on the freeway, and he's like road raging at you. What do? Well, I kind of stay out of it, but a lot of people just go crazy when they see the road rage, and they might flip the person off or slow down even more. Whatever they react, whatever they've done to react to that stimulus, they'll keep doing over and over and over unless they create a space, a moment where they can think, well, how could I respond differently to that? So what would be the choice? You could just keep on driving, not even slowing down, just keep on driving, figure the guy's going to go around you. It might be that there's an exit close by, and the person in the car has a sick child or a sick parent or somebody who got injured, and they're on the way to the hospital, and they just don't have any patience for anybody not going as fast as they can. There are all sorts of reasons why it appears to be road rage, and it may be road rage, but it may not be. And in that gap, in that space, in that moment, we have the power and the choice to change our reaction. Now this, my business, of course, as you know, is called Surviving Abuse Network. So I'm going to use an example about in an abusive situation. When we live in abuse and our abuser walks in the door, most of the time we know what we're in for. He might or she might not even open their mouth. They walk in and we get that energy. And when that used to happen to me, I automatically went to the place where I was afraid. I was afraid. And I would kind of figure out how I was going to respond, how I was going to react to his moods or what I thought might be coming down the road. So that's react. But if I would stop reacting, R-E-A-C-T, react, do the same thing over and over and over. If I stop that and I choose to respond, it could make a difference. Now, when you're dealing with abusive people, it may not make a difference at all, but it'll help you. It helped me when I learned about respond rather than react. So that's my lesson for tonight. And here's what I tell you. You will learn so much more about this if you when you sign up for the class that I'm offering that begins on February 27th, Tuesday, February 27th. It's a 4-part series, so it's 4 consecutive Tuesday evenings at 8:30 Eastern Time. And teaching the moment, how to use that in your life, how to make changes in your life using the moment is one full class. It's 1 hour. So what I've told you kind of is just a little teaser, but I'm going to encourage you to pay attention. Pay attention between now and Sunday or the rest of the week and see what pushes your buttons. What pushes your buttons and how do you act about that? Do you react, do the same thing you always do, or can you create that moment and choose a different response? It's a little bit of a challenge, but it'll change your life. So right above me, you see a link. It's survivingabusenetwork.com, landing page, Create the Life. The class I'm teaching is called Create the Life You Love. And you know what? Nobody else is going to create the life you love. There is nobody else responsible for that. That's you. You are responsible for creating your life. It's a huge lesson. And using the gap helps your life run so much more smoothly, so much less stress because you're making wise choices. You're making good choices. We're also going to talk about creating a mission statement. We're going to talk about being walking senders and receivers of energy. There are a lot of things that are going to be covered, and every single one of the classes will teach you a tool, a lesson that you can use to create the life that you love. So if you're struggling or if you've been out of abuse a while and you're not really on your feet yet, you need to take this class. You will come out of it so much stronger with such better understanding of why you do the things you do. Patterns, life patterns, program patterns that are in our heads, they pretty much control how we think and what we do. So all of that's covered in the class that I'm teaching. So I will guarantee if you take this class and you apply what you learn, those 4 weeks will change your life. No doubt about it. Thank you for being here. It's Wednesday night with Mickey. I'll be back on Sunday. I'll probably do some pop-up videos. I'm going to Orlando for PodFest. We'll be leaving early in the morning. I'm so excited. I learned so much about podcasting there. Also, my new podcast just came out. So I put it on Facebook, on Surviving Abuse, both Facebook pages, The Secret and the Open. So click on that. It's a fabulous interview with a woman named Sarah she was an abuse victim. She is an amazing survivor. There's a lot of good ideas in there, especially if you have children. So thanks so much. I appreciate you being here, and I will see you on Wednesday night, but probably before. Enjoy your evening.